Hello, and welcome to the Brigade podcast episode 12. My name is Mike. I'm here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? Snakes. Yeah. So, we're here to talk to you guys about, the weekly news and some more fun stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Mike,
Yo.
let's discuss what Nintendo dropped a few days ago, I believe. Um, the
I think it was
Nintendo
actually
Direct.
yesterday.
Yeah, okay. So, the Nintendo Direct.
Right.
Yeah, so, let's make some predictions for the Nintendo Direct, and, hopefully we get some of these right. Hopefully we'll discuss them probably after it comes out.
Okay, sure.
So I think we're gonna get some stuff about our favorite marsupial superhero Kirby. He's not a marsupial.
He's not.
Yeah, the guy with the biggest mouth on the planet. Yeah, and King Dedede, of course, as well. So I'm actually really excited about this game. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it's an open world game.
Seems interesting. Seems
Yeah,
pretty poggers in my opinion.
Kirby's always a great game.
Yeah.
Kirby. Um, yeah,
Yeah, Kirby in the Forgotten Land.
yeah. They might get Chris Pratt to voice it, but that should be great.
Yeah, totally.
Nah. But for reals, it should be a great game. And I'm
Yeah, they
actually really excited.
probably should watch your gameplay, you think? Or more gameplay?
Ooh, what do I think? I think we'll get gameplay for it, and I think we'll get like some guy to talk about it. I don't know your name.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Um,
Just get some guy.
yeah, that's one thing, and then I think we're gonna get like the trailer for FIFA 2022. No, I'm joking. Yeah. So yeah, Kirby is like I think the top thing that's gonna appear, and then
Alrighty.
obviously maybe something regarding Pokemon and like saying, "Oh my God, well we sold Pokemon this many copies and we're really excited to show you guys maybe some of the DLC or something," or I don't know.
Um, people, I guess, or I mean, based on like other things, like usually when Pokemon, they don't usually do stuff on the Nintendo Directs. They usually have their
Yeah,
own
I
stuff.
know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying something. You never know. This might be the first. You never know.
I mean, they
2022
used to
is a
do it
new leaf.
beforehand, but it's like
It's
not
a new
anymore.
leaf, fam. It's a new leaf. New year, new leaf.
Okay.
New year, new corporation. Unlike EA. But yeah, so, Nintendo. It's a trustworthy place.
Of course.
Yeah.
The company that keeps telling you to repay for old games.
Ah, yes. I
Yeah.
totally love it when it asks me to do that and they don't have sales. Yes,
Yeah, of
yes,
course. Of course. Isn't that your favorite?
yes.
When they have like a 6-year-old game that's still $60?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, but for reals. All right. I think we might get as well some more info on the Mario movie. Maybe Chris Pratt will actually say something.
Say something this time.
Yeah, instead of being a photo, you never know. Maybe got invited to Nintendo to do something.
Maybe they have like a short preview or something or trailer.
Yeah. I
How
mean,
about
wasn't last time it was a release date? Like they said, like something release date in the last when it
last time?
first
I
showed
thought
up. Yeah.
they thought they just released the cast thing for it.
Yeah, I know, but did it have like Q1, Q2, Q3, or like summer or something? I don't know.
I
I
will
don't
check
remember.
actually.
I don't remember. Yeah, but like obviously Chris Pratt, like well-known guy, doesn't deserve the role because it's not Mario. But yeah, I think Chris
Oh,
Pratt is still good. Yeah, what?
21st of December 2022 apparently. I
Yeah,
don't know what
so
that's from,
yep,
but yeah.
yeah, but Chris Pratt, he's a legend in the scene. Yeah,
Yes. Good actor, I guess.
yeah, good actor. All right, but now for like some other things, and I think there's gonna be some new indie stuff. Obviously,
Yeah, most likely.
yep.
Um,
Yeah,
probably
maybe we'll
what?
see like Despacito. Maybe like
Probably.
Megalovania we played. I don't
Okay.
even know what I'm saying now. I legit don't know. All right, yeah, for
So
reals.
probably what? Like show us maybe a bit more Breath of the Wild 2, if
Ah,
anything.
yes, of course. Breath of the Wild 2, yes.
People want Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
Yeah, but do you
so
think they're gonna show
maybe
it off? Maybe.
I'm like I'm They haven't there's nothing regarding it. I'm saying if that's something new,
Yeah,
that might be
hopefully,
it.
maybe.
Maybe more Splatoon 3 because they've barely shown off that.
Oh yeah,
They've only
that
shown
too.
off
That too.
yeah,
Yes. Of course.
maybe even Bayonetta 3 because that was just teased last time.
Oh yep.
Yeah, all the threes basically.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah,
we can get some of those. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe they talk about Nintendo eShop or something. I don't know.
what
Yeah.
another deal or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we don't have any leaks or anything or any. We're just like talking, like this is pure speculation. Don't trust anything that Mike or I say.
All I heard regarding just stuff in general
Mm-hmm.
is that there was supposed to be a Detective 2 Pikachu 2 thing happening,
Yep.
but it was canned. So I don't know if that's still happening. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
cancelled or something apparently. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Ooh.
But other than that, I just think maybe Kirby, maybe some of the
I
other
think
games they
Kirby's
showed
the
off.
big
And then,
one.
yeah.
It's very close to like coming out soon.
Yeah, it's March, isn't it?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
March 14th or 15th, was it? I can't remember.
I got no clue, fam.
Fam, you're the
Yeah.
one you're the one who's looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it. I just don't know when it's released. Yeah, I've been looking forward to it. Yeah, 'cause Kirby's great. Um,
Oh, it's March 25th.
okay, March
Yeah,
25th. Yeah,
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 2022.
yep.
Okay, I mean,
Do you think there's gonna be snakes in Kirby?
I mean, I don't.
Hiss.
Is there any snake creatures? I can't remember any from the top of my head.
Yeah. That's all good.
Can't wait to play that guy with the spear. I love him.
Oh, Waddle Dee.
Yeah.
Waddle Dee's nuts.
What was this?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've got you, fam.
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't worry. You fell right into that one.
Totally.
Yeah, and is there anything else you want to say about the Nintendo Direct?
What? For us, it's gonna be 9 a.m. tomorrow, 8 Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be good, I guess. Hopefully, I'm assuming it's gonna be good. Well, it's gonna go for an hour or something, if anything. Look, they're gonna release something that's hype. It's gonna break Twitter, and everyone's gonna be happy.
Super Smash
You know, as it
Bros.
is.
New Super Smash Bros. Is that gonna break Twitter?
I mean,
I don't think so, but like
I don't think so. I mean, maybe when they release a new
one can
console.
dream. One can dream.
Because I mean, it's too recent. It's too soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I don't
All
know.
right. Any other game breaking news? GTA 6 was confirmed,
Oh my god! Who would have seen that coming?
and
That's a
everyone
big
saw
shock.
it coming. Yeah, but it wasn't confirmed like how everyone expected. Like it's gonna be a video. It's just kind of like some guy
It's like,
says it.
yeah.
It's like, hey man, yeah, we're working on it. It's like, what?
It's
It's like, huh?
like, yeah, we're just working on it.
Yeah, we're just working on it. Huh?
So,
What? I'm not a fan of GTA series, so that's not really something for me. But I know a lot of people were hyped.
yeah.
Yeah, but like, see, hopefully it's good. Unlike their recent game, the one we do not discuss. Because see,
Well,
like they're gonna put all their resources. Think about this into the GTA Online because it makes them the most money. You
yeah.
know, blah 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 blah. Make money, make money, make money. Like the corporations make money first. You know.
Yeah. I mean, GTA Online's actually fun. I was playing it earlier today, actually. It
Yeah, no,
was
I'm not
fun.
saying it's not fun because I can see everyone enjoys that, right? But then like you add in like the shark cards and stuff.
Yeah. Microtransactions, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. The only
Exactly.
problem is there's too many cheaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. I guess so. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not for me.
Alright.
But like I said, like it's like we all knew it was in development. Everyone knew, like everyone and their like mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers and like Bill Nye the Science Guy. They all knew it was coming.
Right. Just a
Yeah.
matter of time, basically.
Mhm.
And they just, hey, it's common.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's not a broken ass piece of shit. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, probably won't be, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I actually put money into it.
You put money into it?
No, I'm saying
I was gonna
like
say
Rockstar.
you put money into it. I was like, damn.
No, no, no.
Please put money
Like,
into the podcast.
I meant, I meant like the business will put
I
money into
know,
it.
I
Like,
know,
actually,
I know,
yeah.
I know
Not
what you
like
mean.
here you go, third party studio, do it whilst I like
Yeah, yeah,
pay for my
no,
money.
I agree, I agree.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, that's pretty funny still. Um, yeah,
yeah. I mean, there's not much else to talk about on
yeah.
GTA
So
6, I guess.
where do you think GTA 6 is actually going to take place in?
You know, I mean, usually what takes place in places in
I think it
America.
might be in Australia this time. No, I'm joking. Um, yeah, maybe West Virginia. Who knows?
Ah,
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe. I hope it's West Virginia. That'd be hilarious. No, I'm just messing with you. Maybe New York. That'd be great. Uh,
actually, they've had one in New York, so maybe why not? Maybe revisit it.
yeah, yeah. I think it most likely will be Miami though.
Miami, Florida.
Most likely, yes. Most
I think
likely
the last
Florida.
one was like what? California was Hollywood, that around that area.
I would love one in London. Having one in London would be great.
What GTA British in it, mate?
Yeah, it'd be really hilarious.
I
Nah,
mean, it'd be
London.
pretty good.
Have it in
Sorry,
France. Have it in France.
having France. What? Oui,
Oui,
monsieur,
oui. Baguettes.
monsieur, I'm here to rob you.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be actually funny.
Nah, I would love one in West Virginia.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you want? Is there any specific place you would like to see it?
ah, actually, I'd like to see it maybe in what do we maybe like Arizona.
Pennsylvania.
That
Okay.
place is like just like almost like a barren desert with like mountains and areas over there.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Pennsylvania.
Well, instead of maybe like one area, they have like like multiple. Like almost like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm
Fast
pretty sure
travel. You know, warp
you know like
points.
Red Dead. I'm pretty sure covered multiple locations, in America. So like something like that, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Wisconsin. Yeah,
Wisconsin.
yeah.
I'm actually surprised to know all these places.
Of course, I know all these places.
Geography,
Yeah, my weakest subject in school.
actually.
Yeah, well, you never studied American geography, so you know,
I guess so.
like, how do I know these? Because yeah,
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh no,
yeah,
I just know the names.
yeah. I know a few of these from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no, not Dragon Ball.
What? You know what? Actually, I just thought of a sick area. Imagine Hawaii.
Hawaii.
It'd be smaller, but it'd be like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Oh, like
So imagine
Honolulu.
Hawaii. Wait,
Oh,
wait, is Honolulu? Now I'm confused. Is Honolulu part of Hawaii or
oh
actually?
no. Uh-huh.
I don't think it is.
Um.
Making
Yeah.
me search as well.
So maybe in Mount Fuji. Maybe we can have it over
Oh,
there.
it is. It's a city in Hawaii. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mount.
Okay.
Did you say Mount Fuji?
No,
Oh, you
no, I
went in
did not
Japan.
say Mount Fuji. I did not
Why
say
not?
that.
Actually, why not? Like a Tokyo kind of drift, like Tokyo drift,
Tokyo
kind of,
Drift. I
but
did
like
not.
GTA style.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that, bro. GTA can be anywhere. It could be the
Yeah.
most
I
rubbish
know. I
place and it'd
know.
still be
I
good.
know.
Yeah.
I know. So Ireland.
what
I'm just messing with you guys.
are you trying to say? uh,
Um.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So yeah. Comment down below what do you get. What you guys want to see. GTA 6.
Probably be to the same quality of like Red Dead, but just modern and GTA fied, I guess. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that sounds great.
Right.
Speaking of gaming,
Game.
gaming.
Game.
Gaming. Um.
Game.
Yeah. So like the brand new game, Sifu. No, I'm just kidding. It's Sifu. Is it
Sifu.
pronounced Sifu?
I think so.
Seafood. Oh yes, seafood. No, Sifu. The fighting game.
The one where you, as you lose, you get older.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard it pretty good as well. I'm planning to pick it up, but I wanted to wait for people's thoughts.
Righto.
And I trust my opinion, but I can't play it until I see
You get
someone
it?
else play it. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So I saw on YouTube people playing it, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
trust
heard it's.
IGN, but pretty
I
good.
was gonna say I've heard it was a pretty difficult game.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you
yeah.
ready for that?
I haven't said I'm gonna pick it up yet, but I just heard that it's gonna be
Ooh.
pretty good. So yeah, if you guys like martial arts fighting game,
Mixed with pain,
yeah,
you'll like this game.
yeah, pretty much I recommend you go pick it up. Don't just take my word from it, take Mike's word.
Of course, I'm 100% reliable.
Yes, this is the John Wick of fighting games. Um,
Yes,
yeah,
as I've totally played the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, they've got some characters from Fortnite. So if you liked Fortnite, nope, I don't. There is no characters from Fortnite. I'm just making that up.
That's okay. Oh, no. That's funny.
Yeah,
No, but all seriousness, the game sounds good, looks good.
yeah, yep. Sound good,
Pretty
looks
good
good.
bargain.
Yeah,
It's like what? How much is it? 70 Oz or
yeah, somewhere
69?
like that. Yeah,
Okay.
69, nice. Uh, yeah,
Alright.
but yeah, if you guys like really like that like sort of stuff, have a go, pick it up. It's available on pretty much any console.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get it
basically.
let's get it on the Atari. That
Yeah,
sounds
let's
like
go.
a great idea.
Let's run it at like 2 frames per second.
Oh yes,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
oh, wait a second.
What?
It's not on the Xbox. It's only on
Yep,
computer.
yep.
Yeah,
I totally forgot. This is a PlayStation exclusive.
and I think it's. I can get it on the Epic Game Store too. Interesting.
Yeah, pick it up on Steam. Don't pick it up on the Epic Games. No, I'm joking. Uh, pick it up on whatever platform you like, except the Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's exclusive on the Epic Games. So it's exclusive on PlayStation Epic Games. There you go.
fam, you couldn't
There you go.
couldn't you have told me before I said and opened my mouth?
Sorry about that.
All right, the updated version now. Get it on the
The
Epic Game
update.
Store, or get it on PlayStation
They should
4, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6 when it comes out.
eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ah.
yeah. Any last thought on this game?
Looks good. Seems good. If you want to buy it, go for it. It's an indie game. You support indie devs. Why not?
Yeah,
$59 on whatchamacallit, Epic Games. Probably like 69 or something, depending on where you live on consoles. And yeah, it's a fun game.
yeah. So everything we're saying is in AUD,
Yeah,
Australian dollars.
yeah, the Aussie dollar.
Yeah. Yep.
But the prices will differ depending on region, of course.
Yes, definitely. 100%.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Anything else you would like to add on
Yes. I'd
Season?
like to add that. Go by the game. Yes.
Cool.
Use our code. And I'm joking. We don't have a code. Um. Yeah. So let's talk about more gaming, I guess.
I guess, so let's go for it.
Yeah. If you're a gamer, this is a pretty good week for you. You get to hear us talk about games.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's more games this week. I guess less acquisitions, more games.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, so I would like to quickly, actually, based on acquisitions, I would like to discuss like about the fair trade, the thing, how like they
FBC,
might, yeah, they might like cancel or not take Microsoft's acquisition of Activision,
Activision,
Blizzard, King.
and King.
Yeah,
Damn.
I actually do not want this to happen.
Right. For
I mean, look, right? The best thing that could happen is like they tell them, all right, you have to make your game multi-platform, and then they still get the acquisition through. That's totally fine.
right.
The worst thing that can happen is that they say no, and then Bobby Kotick is still in control of Activision Blizzard King, which is the worst that can happen.
I'm not sure if you. I'm not too sure if this can happen. That's why I just wanted to ask. Do you reckon they can split split certain studios off each other? Like you can only buy this many, for instance, from like Blizzard Activision King, for instance.
So what you're saying is like, look, if I am at the head of Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
I would tell them, right? Like what I'm saying is, what you mean is split is in like they can't go out and buy these three all at the same time. Is that what you mean?
Like yeah, you can't just get all of them.
Right,
Or,
right. But
yeah.
then I'll just tell them, okay, then I won't just pick up King.
Okay.
Just I know Microsoft wants to pick up King because Candy Crush makes billions of dollars.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
money. It's the biggest money, right? One
Yeah.
of the biggest mobile mobile generating revenue market there is.
Yeah.
Number one, probably. Everyone's mum plays that game.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Right.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like that's not the one that needs fixing.
No, clearly not.
Right. So you got to be like like if you had to drop one, right? It would be
Right.
King. I get it.
Yeah.
You want King because it makes you money, right?
Right.
But it's not the one that needs fixing. So if you leave King alone, I think they'll be fine.
Okay, sure.
But
Yeah,
imagine
but I
if
was,
you kept the purchase of King, and then you leave Activision alone, like that's gonna die.
right.
Or
I
if
just
you like, yeah.
asking.
But yeah,
I don't know if they
I don't
can
know.
do
I don't know.
this.
Maybe they'll like revise the deal and we're like, all right, we won't purchase King. That's what I like. That's what I would if I'm the head of Microsoft. That's what I would do. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Because they
Sure.
clearly were like, all right, look, if we buy these, if we buy all three, if we buy just Activision Blizzard, right?
Right.
We are at a loss. We are at a loss for many years to come.
Of course.
If we pick up King with it, we'll at least be winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're getting some
Right. Exactly.
type of profit. Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's not to say Activision and Blizzard you will not get profit. It just will take time.
Yeah, time for it to, I guess,
Exactly. Yeah.
prosper.
But
I
like,
guess.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's to clean house and then redo everything. You know.
Yeah. Restructure everything basically.
Right. But let's say you do that. Like you remove King, you could tell them, all right, we're gonna like bump down the money a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. That's like
I
the
don't. I
deals.
don't know. Like that's what I just see. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now I've got no idea what can and cannot happen. Maybe they don't
Yeah.
allow that. If they don't allow that, I'll be like, all right, like make the idea okay. Because the point of this is to like keep it like like you know what I mean? Not multi-platform. This to make fair competitive, whatever it's called, market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not like a monopoly.
Which
Yeah.
means that they could easily say like they say, all right, all your games that come out, like majority of them have to be multi-platform. They could just say
Right.
that. And like, if I'm Microsoft, I'd still accept that.
Yeah, because it's a. Yeah, I mean, you get them, but all you just have to do is put them on
Right.
other platforms.
Right. And if I am a consumer, right, which I am,
Yes.
because I eat game. And I'm joking. I play games. I don't eat games. Consume does not mean eat.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. So if I am a consumer and I see that this happening, of course I'd get worried if the deal does not go through, because Activision and Blizzard are like dying.
Basically.
Yeah, because if the deal doesn't go through, Bobby Kotick does not leave.
Yeah, he stays and done.
Exactly.
Stuff
Which is
ensues,
why
I
I'm
guess.
saying is that I hope the deal goes through, and I don't care. Like if as a consumer, I might be like, I see them and they're like, all right, look, if I'm a consumer, like smartest move would be like, if that they don't go through, they'll be like, all right, we'll make it multi-platform on majority of the games that come out, right?
Right.
Which would be like even better as a consumer because that means you can play on any platform.
Right. And
Right,
I guess
yeah. What would you say?
I was gonna say. I mean, it would technically generate more money for him.
Right. But
Yeah.
but what I mean is like we just need the companies fixed.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. We need the deal to go through, not because like as like Microsoft, like, that has like people that have Xbox need more games. It's not what it's about. It's about fixing the whatever it's called, the
The company itself.
the company,
Yeah.
right? It's about fixing the company. That's why I'm like, if like if they have to revise a deal, right? I'd say either make it all multi or just like if you can, like, just take away King from the equation. That's what I would do.
Like do something in a way in which we can still get this kind of rolling, this
Right,
deal.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Because if
Don't
it's
screw it up. Don't screw it up.
if
Don't
it
get up to the point where like you're stubborn and then like the deal just doesn't go through. Don't do that, please.
like because if it's completely cancelled, it's kind of like it's not like it's a lost kind of thing.
Right, right,
There's,
right.
no one's winning from it.
Right. So because it's not only like it's not the fact that we don't win. It's like we're gonna lose all these games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
like
then there's gonna be like what probably vast unemployment.
you're right, exactly. And then like these people won't get re-employed. It's not as easy as like, all right, like hundreds of like, yeah, because the market will
Yeah.
be flooded with devs looking for jobs.
Basically, yes.
It means that new talent won't get picked up because people will be like,
There's a lot of current talent. Yeah.
experience. No, it's more about like work experience.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, it's like as in like when you're looking for a job, sometimes like you take the more experienced worker.
Yeah, because you don't have to
Yeah,
train them
yeah,
and
you don't
all
have to
that.
train and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, so that means new devs won't get picked up. So it's like it's much better if like Xbox tries to get the deal, no matter what, get the deal through to get rid of Bobby Kotick and to save Activision Blizzard.
That doesn't.
What?
I mean, King doesn't need saving, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think King needs saving. Now I could
Yeah.
be completely wrong. I think like what I mean. I think like the game's
Yeah.
going fine.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, we're hoping the deal goes through. Clearly,
Yeah.
if it doesn't, I would be concerned for the future for I guess
Activision Blizzard.
the
Yeah.
joint company.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's nothing else we can do really.
I mean, maybe they could just say we could purchase all three, and like they could tell King to work independent of themselves, like just like how PlayStation did it with Bungie.
I guess. I'm not
I'm
too
like
sure how that works
I'm
though.
just talking about like anything that can happen. You know what I mean? I'm just talking anything that can make the deal go through.
It's because it's basically Microsoft trying to convince all people that this deal is a good thing.
It
Not
is a good
like a
thing. It
monopoly,
is a good
and
thing.
it's not a
I mean,
monopolization thing.
it probably looks like a monopolization, which like majority, yes, it is, right?
Right,
If they don't release on multiple platforms, right? Which all they have
right,
to do is like, all right, we will release on multiple platforms, right?
yeah.
And they don't have to release all the games. It could just be like COD and then like a few more games. They don't have to release all games.
Like for instance, from these, let's say this, from Infinity Ward, Triarch, and some other like maybe Raven and whatever the other company studio is.
Yep.
Those are going to be multi-platform. Anything that comes out of them.
Right.
And then the rest of the
like
studios, for
case by
instance,
case basis.
yeah,
Right. Which works because like you know what I mean. COD's like the biggest one.
right, clearly, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like that's what I'm just saying. Like you know what I mean.
Because it's like, because when you're buying Activision, you're basically buying Call of Duty. You're basically just buying COD at this rate.
No, you're buying a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, you're buying a lot more, but like that's like kind of the thing at the top. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree with you on that. All right, and that's our take on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's discuss some gaming that we did on the weekend.
Sure.
Yep. So on the weekend we actually decided to boot up an old Lego game because we are highly anticipating the arrival of the Lego Skywalker the trilogy saga.
Yeah.
I've got no
Skywalker
idea.
Saga.
Yeah. Okay, Skywalker Saga. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Uh, yeah, which looks like a phenomenal game. So we actually built up a Lego game that we continued playing through, which is the Lego City Undercover. That's the one we played.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game.
The game's so fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Right.
We didn't even play that many missions. We were just pretty much on
We
the
played
open
like
world.
2 missions. We
Yeah.
said, let's play some missions, and we spent like the rest of the time just playing
The
open
open
world.
world is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had a great time. yeah, yeah, it's and like this is a fantastic game. I
It's very
think it's
funny.
like I think we got it on sale, really good
For like
price.
$11.
Yeah,
Can't remember one specifically though.
yeah, yeah, we haven't played it in a long time, but we did pick it up. I think there's still like loads of sale on this. Yeah, so we Lego games are a lot of fun. This is just
Yeah,
one
most
we
definitely.
picked up. Um, yeah,
This is a good one.
this is a very good one. I think this is one of the better ones. I do
Yeah, yeah,
recommend
yeah.
to play a few Lego games yeah, if you want to if you are highly anticipated the release of the Skywalker Saga,
Yeah.
which I'm really excited for that one.
If I
Um,
could, I'd like go back and like play the Batman ones too. If I could,
the Batman
some
ones
of
are really fun.
because those ones, some of them are like because they're so old, then like like they're like still in like what the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah, but if you want, you can pick up. I think you can get the Harry Potter, the two, one, the two games for like $24, I think.
Yeah, on the is it on the PS Store. Was
PlayStation,
it?
PlayStation. Yep, that's a really good deal.
Is that on sale or was that
I don't
just
know if it's on sale,
regular
but like
price?
that's the last time I checked. That's a really good one.
If you want it, I
If you
guess.
want to, yeah, pick up that. I do recommend playing Lego games. They're just fun with grab a mate and just hop onto the game.
Yeah, it's funny, silly humor mixed in with
Yeah,
the story. It just works really well.
yeah, it works well. Yeah, I cannot wait for Lego the Skywalker Saga.
Saga. Man,
Yep.
Star Wars Skywalker Saga. It'll be fun. I hope it
Yeah,
lives up to
we played the original, the I think the second installment of the game, like the one with the prequel trilogy back on
yeah, we
the
played
original Xbox.
the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
was a lot of fun.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Uh we didn't play the complete Saga one though.
No, we have not. We did not
No.
play the complete saga. No, we've not played the new one either.
No, we haven't played the was it the Force Awakens one?
That's the one. We have not
Like the
played
one that
the.
was like the ones that's like gold. Like that's how I
That's the
usually see it.
legendary
Yeah.
edition. That's the legendary
Yeah.
edition. Yeah, yeah, yep.
But I don't know, I really hope the new one is good and it lives up to the hype, I guess. Because it looks really clean from
Mm-hmm.
what we've seen so far. Because wasn't there
Yeah.
like a 6 minute gameplay?
There was like a really long ass video showing off all the different things. They've got voice works in the cutscenes
Yep.
as
They
well.
have what
Yeah,
like revamped combat.
revamp combat, all these good stuff. It
You can
should be.
explore planets.
Yep.
Like yeah,
There's an open world, which is great. Whenever there's an open world in these types of games, there's like loads of things to explore and do. That's a lot of fun.
yeah. I mean, basically every Lego game since like Batman 2 has like open worlds now.
Yeah, but like this one's gonna be like
Like
ginormous.
this one's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
I think it's. Yep. Um.
um, I
Yeah.
don't know. It looks clean. Like I mean, the graphics look
Yes, it
really
looks really
nice.
nice. Um.
Um, I don't know. I
Really
just want to get
excited
my
for
hands
that.
on it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. So on the week we did ever go at Lego City. Let's talk about just playing. That was really fun.
yeah.
Um. Yeah, we had a great time. We were just like Chase
Messing around
McCain.
for the
Yeah,
most part.
Chase McCain. The legend himself, Chase McCain.
Yeah, Chase.
What a great guy,
Yeah,
Chase McCain.
I just love like the people he interacts with. It's so funny.
Yeah, Chase McCain.
Like that mob boss who's like, oh yes, like he dressed as a clown for his like son's birthday or something.
Yeah,
That's
that
funny.
was great. That was
Yeah.
great.
I don't know. They just add these little things that just make it funny. Like you rob a bank and there's some random guy outside like, hey, I'm supposed to rob this bank today,
Mm.
and they call this organized crime, and just they just have these
That was good.
things
That
that
was
make it
good.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is one of the few Lego games that actually has a like voice cutscenes as well.
Yeah, funnily enough, I think it is. Yeah, there's not too many that have it.
No, because most of them just have like the mumble, like
Yeah, because
yeah,
there's that. I'm pretty sure probably the Lego Movie ones have voice
yeah.
acting.
But the Lego movies aren't really that great.
Yeah, the Lego Movie ones aren't, in my opinion. No,
Yeah,
not that great.
But this one's really good because of the fact that it doesn't have to follow like a certain like script.
No, just Lego City on. It's basically just Lego City,
Right,
on the
but
cover as a police officer.
there is no like how do you say it? There is no like movie it's following or TV show it's following.
There's no law.
Right, exactly. It's just like whatever the hell goes, it goes.
So it's basically like,
They made
hey,
their own story,
yeah,
basically.
basically. The story production was just, but it's really good. Even though they made their own story, it's still banger.
When did this come out? This was like really old.
This was originally came on the Wii U,
Yes.
and then it got remastered to everything else.
Yes.
So like every time you pick up that, you know how Chase McCain has the little iPad looking thing.
Mm.
Yeah, originally you'd use the Wii U's like big screen,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
would just
no, no,
interact with that.
I get that, but what I mean is like, when was this released? Because this like feels like an old release.
It's okay. So I'm assuming. Okay, let me take a quick
Probably was
Google
an old
search.
release. This it feels like it's pretty old, like 20 what, like
I'm assuming its original release was
20.
probably
Not the original, the remastered.
okay. Okay, I know when the original was released. How about the remaster? On
The
the cover,
remastered one.
remastered. Um, wait. Sorry, there's no like, it doesn't like bring it up like Google. Where
Yeah,
is this?
so if you guys have not played it, this is a highly recommended Lego game. If you've never played a Lego game,
Okay,
this is one to pick up. Recommended, definitely.
all right. The original version came out in 2013. The remaster came out in 2017. So
Yeah, so
5 years.
it's
All
yeah,
four. But yeah, I
it's really good.
highly recommended.
Highly recommended, definitely.
And no matter your age, this will make you laugh.
Yeah, Lego games are just like fun. Also, like
Yeah,
if you want to play it with like someone who's older, younger than you, yeah,
just it's just a ball of fun. It's basically what Lego, but it's like, imagine GTA but Lego, and you're a cop. There you go.
yeah,
This game.
if you yeah, so really recommended. I'd recommend it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like the pretty much it. Don't know how many hours, but you can get a lot of hours out of it.
yeah, probably.
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we just spent like what? We spent 2 hours
Yeah,
going
we
through
was
the
just to
open
open the
world.
world, the open world. We didn't even play that many missions. The open world.
And remember, we had the color gun, and we had to go find these.
Right,
Or we
right,
didn't
right,
have
right.
to.
We were doing like all these side things in the
Yeah, and we couldn't
open.
even. We didn't even know. We didn't finish it because we didn't know where the
Yeah,
last
we
one
were
was.
lost for like ages. The open world's
Yeah,
really big.
yeah.
Mm.
But it's like you need some particular
It was
disguises to do
modeled after
particular things.
Ireland. Oh no, it wasn't.
Hmm?
I
What'd
said
you
the
say?
open world was modeled after Ireland.
Bro, it's just what
It was
model
modeled
off
after
Lego
America.
City.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like,
America, Lego City. Yeah,
yeah,
I think there's a
like,
Golden Gate Bridge or something.
yeah. I think there is. It's just like what, like it's basically like 4 little areas connected by bridges,
Yeah,
and it's just like fun.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good game.
Mhm.
Has an interesting like building mechanic, I guess. Like with those little brick
Yes,
things. So
that's
yeah,
actually really good. I highly recommend it for anyone who wants to like start a Lego game or hasn't played this one. Please pick this one up. It's actually really fun. Really fun. Highly recommend it.
we have no idea how many missions there are because we haven't finished it. One and two, we just even if we did, we just play like the open world, and
Yeah, the open world's a
for
lot
us
of
it could
fun.
be
Yeah.
like we've spent 50 hours, and someone else will be like, yeah, but I finished in like 10. And I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah, but like there's also
yeah, so,
speedrunners.
maybe you never know.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, I don't know, the open world's like just so fun. It's just, and some of the missions are integrated into the open world,
Yeah,
so you just end up exploring
yeah,
it.
you just end up
Yeah,
exploring the open world.
yeah, it's a fun game. I want to play more of it
Mm.
and some other games because other games are also fun. But like, it's a great game.
Mm.
It's a couple years old, so if cheap. Pick it
Mm.
up. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
loads of fun. Super chill. Great game.
great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, a recommendation from me and Sam.
Yeah. Great
Yeah,
game.
great game.
Yep. So Yeah, let's discuss like any updates from last week. Let's discuss some of those. So,
Sure. I mean, we already talked about the acquisition,
yes,
so I
the
guess.
acquisitions. Um,
So
okay, I want a quick question on acquisition.
yeah,
I hear so many people complaining. How come the FD,
FTC.
whatever that is, uh,
Yeah,
how come they're not complaining about? How come like they aren't reaching um Sony for the acquisition of Bungie?
I'm assuming the Federal Trade Commission hasn't gone to Sony such lengths for like Bungie, because like Bungie's one studio,
That's what I believe
whilst
as well.
Activision is like a publisher with, let's just say, dozens of studios underneath it.
Right.
Right. I mean, like, look, the TV. I guarantee
It's
you,
also
as
because
soon as
the amount of money as well.
yeah, but as soon as like, for instance, Sony's like, oh, I want to pick up EA, FTC would be like, huh, we'll investigate you now, and then they'll do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. But like, we just want people to know that the reason why they haven't investigated the Sony to Bungie acquisition.
It's a small scale.
Yeah,
It's much
it's
small
like
scale.
they're not even on the same scale.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, we're talking about like $1 trillion company buying something that's worth billions,
Yes.
and then $1 billion company buying something worth millions. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. I get what you mean. I'm just hoping everyone else does, because I see so many people all over the like Twitter and like things on the news and just YouTube updates. People like, but why haven't they investigated Sony? It's like, do we have to spell it out for you?
Yeah,
It's like this. If I go into like Krispy Kreme donuts, right, and I buy
right,
out all the donuts in the shop, right,
right.
and I don't tell them the reason for, right, I just buy the shop. I just buy the shop, right,
Yeah,
and
it's
then like some guy goes up to like the Krispy Kreme donut next door and buys 10 Krispy Kremes. Which
hmm,
one are you gonna investigate?
we're gonna investigate you.
Exactly. They're gonna no, they're gonna investigate the no. What I mean is that they're gonna investigate the guy who purchased
The
the
whole store.
store, right?
Yeah,
Because
basically.
they're gonna have question. Why did you purchase it? Blah blah blah. All this stuff, you know.
Right,
Well, the guy that put 10, like, that's not the first. There's always some guy who buys 10. You know what I mean?
right. Oh yeah,
Right. It's like it's that's the difference. Like Sony, yes, they bought Bungie, but then like there's so many other, like, if you don't look at it just from the gaming news, let's look at it from like a broad range, right?
right.
Um, this company buys that company. This company buys that company. You know what I mean? There's always
Yeah,
changes of company. You know what I mean? This company was sold. This company was bought. This company, you know what I mean?
right.
The FTC investigates the ones that are ginormous, you know, or the ones that
Like
can cause
Disney.
problems. Yes, like
Yeah.
Disney. You know what I mean?
Right, like after he bought 20th Century Fox, 21st, sorry, Century
Mm-mm.
Fox. It's like, okay, you have a lot underneath your belt. What,
It's
you
like
know,
Marvel
just stop buying
trying to repurchase all its like heroes. You know what I
characters.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like too much. You can't just have it all. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Because then, if that was the case, like, then they would be there's no competition. They can put it as high as they want, or as low as they want, like the price. You know, like the bar basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And then everything just goes to shit at that point.
Mm.
So that's why the FTC kinda has
It's like
to
the
do it.
G-Force thing, you know, when they purchased ARMS.
Oh yeah. And then the
Yeah, it's like the
FTC,
FTC went after that, right? You know what I mean?
yeah, because it's like that's the people who make it for all the other
Mm-mm.
businesses, and you're
Yeah,
just gonna buy them outright.
yeah.
You're just like,
So it's like,
yeah,
so yeah, just think of it on like scale, right?
right.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I was like
Yeah,
talking to, yeah.
I know, but like, I don't know why I said right, but yeah,
Yeah, but like what we're saying is like basically think about scale. If they are the same scale, then like FTC would have saw both. You know what I mean?
yeah. I guarantee you, as soon as like Sony's like, I want to buy EA or Ubisoft, something to that scale, they're like the FTC. As soon as that happens, they'd be doing some
Investigating,
sort of
yeah,
investigation.
investigation.
Yeah. Because what Sony's only been buying like small studios, nothing like like large or like
Right, but
not
then don't
on. Yeah,
forget, Sony did say after the acquisition of Bungie,
no, they're gonna buy more. Yeah, of
they're gonna buy more.
course.
And
Just
speaking of
saying.
acquisitions, right? Nintendo said we're not gonna be part of this acquisition.
No, of course not. They're just gonna do what they do the best. Put like just I guess funnel money into their like studios, and then make them re-release games, and then make you buy it for like 10 times the amount.
Right, but think about these. Like, they don't have to. They've already got big names such as
Yeah,
Mario, Kirby, and all these other
Zelda.
names. Yeah, Zelda.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't have to go out and buy. You know what I mean? Studios.
right. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then it's like them funding money like makes for more growth, and they also currently like from what I last heard, they're letting the studios like I'm gonna use this word lightly intermingle with one another, like so they like help each other out basically with like their own like
No,
kind
that's
of
that's
things.
great. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
but they're not buying them outright. They just have shares in them, and then
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
it.
I get you. Yep.
I don't know. Either way, it's both a good idea. I just guess because since Nintendo doesn't like own them outright, they don't have to get investigated,
Yeah,
and
exactly,
they
exactly.
yeah,
Right, right.
it's like regardless of hassle, like it's not a big hassle
Yeah.
for
See, because
Nintendo
think
just
about
to
this.
do that.
If we lived in a perfect world, right?
Right,
All games can be played everywhere. You know what I mean?
of course.
That way, you don't have to go out of the way to buy another system or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Mm.
I want to play my Halo Infinite on the Nokia. You know what I'm saying?
The BlackBerry fam.
Oh my god, the BlackBerry. I haven't heard that in a while. But it's like, yeah, like if there's a picture perfect world,
Fam,
you'd be playing
BlackBerry
every
should
game on
sue
everything.
Apple. I mean,
Oh yeah, they were at one point.
yeah, because like it's
Yeah,
another
damn,
phone.
BlackBerry was so big and then it just died.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when smartphones just become a thing.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I mean, kind of went off a bit off topic, but
That's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
Did anything else major happen from last week?
Well, Battlefield delaying their
Yeah,
thing,
Battlefield delaying their
their
scoreboard.
scoreboard.
It's like I saw that and I face palmed. I'm like, damn, did you just get rid of everyone that knows how to make this stuff? They were like, oh yes, legacy features. We don't need them anymore. So they got rid of all
Legacy
the
features.
devs.
Didn't someone? I remember someone made a joke based on that, like comment legacy features.
Yeah,
I
loads
can't
of people made jokes about legacy features.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like, what's the word? I just find it funny, like delay a month
Legacy
just for a
feature.
scoreboard.
Legacy feature. A
Yeah,
scoreboard. That's present
it's
in
not that
every
hard.
game. You're calling it a legacy feature.
There's a reason why it's used in every game because it's
Not a
really
legacy feature.
helpful, kind of
Yeah,
necessary. Yeah,
fam, I'm going to like have like a notepad and pen next to me when I play the game, and I have to count all my kills. And then I have to text at the end of the day. I have to text. I'm like, oh, all my friends and stuff. Look how many kills I got. Look how many kills you got. Look how many kills and all that stuff you got.
right,
Yeah.
man.
So
It's so dumb. They're just trying
exactly,
to
exactly.
speed run killing their game. Like, how fast can we kill our game?
Right, right. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, I completely agree with you, 100%.
like, like, look, we're not game devs, but it's not hard.
We are game devs, fam. We studied
Well,
game
we've done a
design.
bit, yeah, but it's like, what's the word? It's like, every other game has it.
Right, so you're saying it's a legacy feature. A legacy feature would mean like people are slowly getting rid of it and it's no longer being used.
Like, I'd be more understandable if it's a
Yes,
feature not used in many games, but it's
exactly.
used
It's
in
a scoreboard. Like that's the like how do you know that someone scored better than you? That's a score, fam. And if you look outside of games, right, a scoreboard is pretty much in every sport.
Yeah, basically.
Like that's not a legacy feature.
Yeah, because when you go watch soccer, it tells you, like, for instance, this team got 3 goals, while the other team only got 1. Like, so,
Yeah,
you can't really go without it.
exactly, fam.
I guarantee you
Oh my
that they
god.
just made the game. Didn't get, like, how the scoreboard, it requires all the, like, recording of data?
Mhm.
I guarantee they didn't even bother doing that. and they just like, and that's why they're having so much trouble because they're like, oh, now we need to record all this data and track it. We need delay, and you're like, bro, come on. The Fallout 76 of today's
No,
age.
you've got to have the data to record, because how would you know like who's winning on like the game?
Bro, I mean, have you seen screenshots? The game sometimes doesn't even know.
I don't even know, fam. Oh my god.
That's DICE for you. Sony, pick them up. Come on.
EA,
I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, come on, you're a laughing stock now.
Oh my god. Yes, they are.
Like remember when Battlefield 1 came out? People were so hype. Time was good. You know, everything was just fun. And then look at what we've come to now. They're struggling to make a scoreboard. Like, just copy it from someone else. I don't care. It's not that hard. Take the one from Battlefield 5, 1. I don't care. Just it's not hard.
I know, fam. But like I said, they probably fired everyone that works on legacy features.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you guys worked on legacy features? We don't need you. Get out of here. Yeah. You're legacy employees.
Yeah, legacy employees.
Legacy
wow.
employees.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh.
So okay. So we've got a bit of time left, so we thought we'd do something fun.
Okay, sure.
You know these. You don't have to say okay, sure. I'm excited.
I know.
To like... I get it.
I'll let you introduce it.
Okay.
You know?
Yes. The world is becoming less inhabitable by the second because of the current situation and other stuff.
Yes.
Boomers. Not boomers. Zoomers. Yes. But
yes.
So we're thinking like, where's the next best place to like continue civilization? You know?
Yeah. What could it be?
Well, that is obvious. It's Mars.
Of course.
Yes. So we thought like to make Mars more inhabitable, you got to plant trees. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought of this idea called which billionaires are gonna plant trees on Mars first.
Yeah.
And this is completely funny and just hilarious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. An idea just came out of somewhere from my brain. It just popped and it.
Yeah. Yeah, so no one's planting trees at the moment on Mars. Like this is just a joke. You
just
know
so we're clear on this.
Yeah, just so we're
clear. No one's even there yet.
And you guys can play along as well. Just write down like your reasoning and why like you think that someone's gonna plant trees. So we're just gonna discuss a whole bunch of billionaires and like billion and trillionaires and millionaires and who we think are gonna plant trees on Mars.
Yeah.
I'll start. I definitely do not think Bobby Kotick will plant trees on Mars.
But if Bobby Kotick was allowed on Mars, if he start terraforming everything, I'm like, yeah, this is for profit. Let's go. Well, is there aliens here too? Let's abuse them. Come on, let's go.
Man.
Get us some more money.
Yeah.
I don't know why we chose him first, but yeah.
I said he wasn't going to. I'm not saying he is.
Yeah, true. I mean, he probably doesn't even have enough money.
Maybe. You never know. Yeah, so, who do you think? I think maybe Chris Pratt, you know?
Chris Pratt.
I mean,
that Mario money? The Mario money, that might be pretty good, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Pratt maybe wants his own Groot.
Yeah, the Groot moment. The steals instead of the moon, it's like the Mars. Yes.
Yeah.
That'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll plant a sapling and watch it grow to Groot.
I am Groot.
Oh,
you never know.
Man.
Oh no, I'm betting on the Zuck.
The Zuck?
Yeah,
this guy's making his own metaverse. Do you think he has time to go to Mars?
Look, he's making his own universe right here to distract every other billionaire. Then whilst still distracted, he goes back home. He goes to Mars. And then starts like planting trees.
He lives on Mars now.
Yeah, bro, do you see him? I don't see him.
Oh, I don't see him.
Where is he?
I don't see him.
Zuck, where are you?
Oh, yeah, I don't see him. I mean, he's a chameleon. Like, he blends into background, so I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Yeah,
I don't know. Where is he?
The Zuck.
He's probably on Mars.
maybe Mars. What about Elon Musk, the guy who wants to blow up Mars or something?
Yeah, nuke it. So its atmosphere is good. Deleting brain cells aside,
Uh,
um, he
maybe
probably has the
the money.
the money, probably the balls to do it. If you know what I'm saying. I don't know. He and his meme-filled Twitter
Hmm.
might as well just like maybe Dogecoin will just push him to it.
Yes,
Just how
maybe,
far it's
maybe,
increasing. Just
maybe. I think
damn,
all of
I'm on
these
Mars
people
now.
might plant trees on Mars, but like, there's one obvious one who
Ugh.
I think Bill Nye the Science Guy. He wants to do a science experiment. You know what I mean? So he'll plant trees on Mars. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just give him like the
To see if
billions
they
he needs, and
grow.
then
Yeah, I think he'll plant a sapling or something so he can see it grow and like do his science experiment on.
the only legit billionaire I don't think would like even think of it is probably Bill Gates.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jeff Bezos. So
Jeff
why Bill
Bezos,
Gates?
bro. Jeff Bezos already built his own Bezos rocket ship. He's ready.
Oh yeah.
But Bill Gates is staring at a window like, yes, I've made my money. Good
Oh.
enough. Like straight up, Jeff Bezos wears like normal outfit. He just rocks around.
But like, think about this:
Alpha male.
if you're Bill Gates, right? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
want to make a Mars window screen background? So you still want to go to Mars to get that
Oh,
Mars window because you've got the Earth window screen, but you don't have the Mars one, right?
ayo, yeah.
So you go
Oh,
and
wait,
you plant a tree. So
wait.
like,
How about like how you said that?
hmm
You know how computers are made on Earth, right?
right, right.
Imagine the first computer made on Mars.
Ooh,
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 someone will pay a pretty penny for that.
ooh.
Jeff Bezos plants a tree and it starts. Or
I
Jeff
mean,
Bezos,
yeah,
Bill
but
Gates starts and just
you
it's
gotta
time to make
you gotta use
Windows.
you gotta use a Mars rock or something in the computer
Yeah,
that might have infinite energy.
infinite.
Yeah, and it's like like the Mars rock's got the energy of Emperor like Palpatine. It's like unlimited power.
Yeah, instead of
I
like
don't
it
know.
disfigures his face, it powers your PC.
Exactly, exactly.
I mean, why not? I mean, straight out Bill Gates. You have an opportunity.
Yeah.
don't be distracted by your boy Zuck over there on Mars. But
God
don't get
damn.
distracted by him. Just do your thing,
God
and
damn.
you'll
I think Mike might be the first person to plant a tree in Mars.
me.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, if you get me up there, I'll get a tree.
I mean, you can
I don't know
Photoshop
if
a
I'll
tree on
live.
Mars. That's the end. I think you can Photoshop a tree on Mars.
Yeah, just
Maybe it's good enough.
give me Photoshop and we'll be we'll be rolling.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's like honestly, if someone does send me to Mars, I'll just bring a tree with me. Like, why bring it? Reasons. Just put it down, take a photo, and then post it to like Twitter and stuff, and then boom, I'm popular. I guess I don't know,
Yeah.
or I'd be called retarded. Either one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm interested. Do you have any bets? Like, you gonna put any bets on anyone?
If I was a betting man, who I'm not, right?
Yeah,
I think Chris Pratt will be the
Chris Pratt,
first.
first person to plant a
Yeah,
tree on Mars.
maybe because the soil on Mars might be like soil that like maybe it's different than Earth. Instead of just growing and you grow apples out of like a tree, right? You
Yeah.
grow roots out of a tree. You never know.
Bro, I don't even know if there's soil up there.
Oh
You
yeah,
never know.
exactly.
Look, I'm betting on the Zuck. He seems like he has a plan.
The
Betting on
Zuck,
him.
the
I don't
Zuck.
know if we're gonna see this in our lifetimes, but
Oh,
you never know.
we should so do a poll or something. That'd be
On
hilarious.
what? Who do you think?
Yeah, maybe,
Maybe why
maybe.
not?
All right,
We'll see.
like let's do some final updates before we end these episodes of podcast.
Okay, sure. Uh, let's do it rapid fire. Let's
Yeah,
go.
so the first update we want to make is graphic design is our passion. We
Yes.
start updating our thumbnails.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah, you can start from last week's thumbnail. Maybe we'll start updating the other old thumbnails and put pictures or something.
Maybe.
We can do that. Yeah.
Maybe we've got some
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Graphic design is our passion.
Yeah.
Maybe for
Could be
this one we'll
better.
have like a picture of like the Lego City undercover on Mars or something. And a
Maybe.
tree.
Ooh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, our editor like who makes these yeah, great guy. No, I'm just kidding. We don't even have an editor. Yeah.
Yeah.
And something we like to actually announce. We
Right.
we have merch. No, I'm just kidding. We do not have merch.
No,
Um, y-
unfortunate.
I know. We
But
are planning to do a watch-a-thon where each week we're gonna watch something. So we're gonna start off with the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Murder.
and then
Um,
what?
the ones we haven't seen, of
Yeah,
course.
no, all everything. We're gonna do all of it.
Everything.
All
All of
of
it.
it,
All right.
all of
Let's
it.
do it
We're
then.
gonna do every single Miles Cinematic, and then like write down notes and stuff, and then probably a customer part of the podcast episode to talk about it, unless something big happens, like if like the world blows up, like obviously that's gonna take up the whole hour of the podcast.
Or
Um,
Jeff Bezos plants
exactly,
something on
or
Mars.
like Jeff Bezos does something on Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like other than that, most we're gonna put a portion of that. Yeah, so we're not only just gonna watch it, we're gonna watch and take notes and stuff.
Right. We're
So we're
gonna
gonna
be this
analyze. We're gonna be like those the teachers
critics.
from when they watch
English.
it. They're like exactly. It's like, oh my god, he used the color red because it symbolizes pain, and then the guy's like legit just used the red curtain because that was the only one there.
Yeah. Always found that funny.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna do that. Obviously not to that detail, but like we're just gonna do that. We're gonna talk about our favorite scenes and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, we'll start off with Marvel. Obviously, we might do other stuff when we finish, well, when we catch up to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Right.
Maybe we'll do, I don't know, Transformers, or maybe we'll do, I don't know, anime, or we might even do, uh, the Discovery or the Historian channel, or
We'll
just
see.
like Hell's Kitchen or something, or
Yeah.
Kitchen
Why not?
Nightmare,
Yeah. I mean, I
or
will.
maybe we'll just react to our own podcast. Oh, I'm just kidding. Uh, yeah, and stay crunchy, people, and eat lots of garlic bread, and
and
like and subscribe.
subscribe
Yep,
for notifications. Don't want to be that guy.
yep,
Follow Twitter down below. We'll be
yep,
more active. I
yep.
promise.
If you watched to this part of the episode, please comment snake and hiss in the comment section.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead. Alright, and we'll see you next week. See
For
ya.
the podcast. See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Hiss, hiss.